You know he's gonna talk about man something did and I did it. Like I fuck with a bush, you don't gotta touch me.
It's Julius Randle. He just got traded for Brooklyn. That's crazy, right? Excuse me, sir. Can I get my ear quick?
Oh, please. Hey, Tom. Dude, you're so tall. What do you do? Do you like play basketball?
No, I like bake cupcakes.
You bake cupcakes?
Yeah.
Holy, dude, you should have been in the NBA, dog. Like fucking Wemby Island. Dude, if I was that tall, dude, I'll be in there shooting them hoops, dog. Dude. So you just bake cupcakes?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I do.
Pretty much all you do is that's cooking. I have like all your face right now. Would you take a picture? Send to my kids?
Nah, but I'm not really photogenic. I don't really.
No, it's cool. They won't believe what I just found. This is crazy.
It's a regular
These are your
skin.
fucking parents. Dude, I know. That was so crazy.
Yeah, a little bit, but I just be chilling, bro. What you got going on, bro?
Y'all beef with Lil Caesar. Like, when y'all start getting so much money, you start saying, oh,
This is how much I made in this year's US Open. So I was a qualifier for this week, which means I qualified for the championship about 2 weeks before the actual event. So finding a hotel or an Airbnb or something like that is not easy. Luckily, I had a host, so Steve, shout out, you made my week so enjoyable, unforgettable, and also saved me a ton of money. Steve is my dad's childhood friend from Scarsdale, so he hosted us for the week and supplied groceries. So we spent $0 on groceries, supplied a place to stay, so $0 on an Airbnb or a place to stay, and made our week so enjoyable. So thank you very much. We also had a courtesy car from Lexus from the USGA, so spent $0 on gas and $0 on a courtesy car. That was huge. We spent $1,500 on some post-event fun, call it. My wife and I, America, we stayed at Gurney's in Montauk last night and had a nice dinner and really just enjoyed the week and kind of recapped the week, which was awesome. I really recommend that. If you guys ever get into the championship, fun to just take a second to remember what you just did and how you played and just move on.
2K PGA Tour bring you an exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're coming to you
With that
from the
and my check from the USGA of $44,938 for T65 comes out to a total of $37,840 for the week. If you don't make the cut, the USGA gives you a stipend of $10,000, but since I did, I made a little
John
bit.
McCarthy. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it? There's a bit of character about it in this Detroit Golf Club. Another one of those old world gems.
It is one of these courses that we get a treat to play on the PGA Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch out a couple of holes from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of stuff. And I think players like it because it is because that it's not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, you know, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user-friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, you know. But you get off target a little bit. That long rough and those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such a fun golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
And he needs this to save par. And he's down there. You got to read.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Which the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. Setting up for his third shot. And he'll be glad to be putting now. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
The all-important par save here.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Oh my.
Quality shot, that one. Sitting at 1 over.
Just needs a little bit more.
The break on this putt.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
That's very well judged. Inside the range.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this 200 feet from the cup.
Trailing 5 shots after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet. This is a par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Okay, steady on the leaderboard. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Sitting at +1. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. He's looking for his first birdie of the day. He's trailing by 4 strokes. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Ooh, this might be a hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Going with the 4-iron here. Where was that going? This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. And if this can go down, he'll save par. And he's down there. You got to read.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. Wow, that was just striped. And Henny, here.
This is looking around 115 yards out. The perfect wind swing, nice and easy.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 2 under. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
And this one is for his par. Keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 100 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Wow, what a shot. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Just a short par putt needed on this hole. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
That's always an impressive-looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 10th place. Putting for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Okay, on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. To a 9-foot chance here. That'll affect the scorecard. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat. It's, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
9 feet to the cup. How good was that putt? And that will take him to 1 under. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Currently 3 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have weeks like this where you just try and scrap your way through. You make the cut, and all of a sudden you go out tomorrow morning, you find something, you post yourself a good number on Saturday. The sky's the limit from there, Luke.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak, and John. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time to crown a champion here in Detroit. It's the final day of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. Let's check the standings, shall we? And it's Max Homa who's holding down top spot. He's got a 4-shot lead as we get into this final round coverage on 2K Sports.
Okay. I didn't see that from the rough.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
That should find the fairway. Second shot on the second. Okay, that'll work. John, have you got a read on this one?
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And we've arrived now at the third to par 4. A thing of beauty. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's going to have to do some calculations here because there is the wind playing into.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, nicely played. Can he make one from long range? Just a short putt remaining here. And now at 3 under overall. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
This is his second shot. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Setting up miles from the hole. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's go to the par 3 5th hole. chosen the pitching wedge here. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. Max Homa is the current leader as we head over to the next. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homa is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game is just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence because he's just a tour-bred winner.
Before we head to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's Max Homa in top spot. Second shot here on the 7th. This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent. Sitting at -4. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Now out on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's breaking left to right.
Max Homa is the current leader as we head over to the next. Here we are, hole 8, it's a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's going to gain some extra yardage here. It's a down breeze.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
Before we head to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's Max Homa in top spot. On the tee now, the par 3 ninth.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 11 feet left to the hole.
This one to save par.
So close. Max Homa is the current leader as we head over to the next. Next up is this par 4 hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, golf clap. That's beauty. This one's for birdie. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3. Look, looks to be going with a hybrid here. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Big pass over coming up for this fella. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt should go left to right here.
Now 4 back after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. A bit out of shape with that swing. Look at the rhythm back. Standing over his second shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
He's read a lot of break from the right here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Before we head to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's Max Homa in top spot. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Well, now you just got to pray for good luck, because that one's heading towards the sand. That's in the sand. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. And now this to move into a tie for 6th. Some timely birdies being put on the board by this player.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him. Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now. Making some significant moves out there at the moment.
14-footer. And there it is. And it's a major champion who can this one. Wyndham Clark at the top. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
And only one hole to go in this event, Luke.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
This is full send.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? And this putt for a final score of 67. And as that final putt drops, he ends the event at 8 under par. Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
Luke, always fun to watch a player get hot in the final round. Unfortunately, didn't continue all the way through, not getting the victory, but still lots of positives on the day.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beem, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to next time.